All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of, welcome to the first installment of Edifying Rants, which is going to be kind of like a walk and talk, where I talk about, life experiences and pretty much how to deal with them according to the scriptures, man, and right now, man, I just need to vent for a bit because I'm working 5 days a week now, and truth be told, I don't want to work 5 days a week. But you see, when somebody quits at your job, they want to put all the weight or the heavy burden on you, trying to make it seem like, somehow it is your responsibility to pick up on somebody else's slack. And like the saying goes, life ain't fair. And we do live in a unjust society, And there's always going to be situations in life where you're going to have to face a tough pill to swallow. For me, it was a tough pill to swallow. Yeah, I might get more hours, but I still don't like the fact that I have to work 5 days. Okay? I liked working 4 days out of the week, but now they got me working 5 days. And that, just sometimes you feel like you get put in a situation where you're just forced to deal with it, That just ain't fair. Especially if your boss is an Edomite and he has more power and more rights than you, he can pretty much force you to, or she can pretty much force you to work days that you don't want to work. And if you don't want to work those days, they'll try to pressure you. Or in some case scenarios, they might even start acting funny. They might start acting funny towards you. They might start acting all weird towards you because you don't want to do this or you don't want to do that, But then when you volunteer to work those shifts, guess what? They're your best friend. They want to kiss your butt. They're basically your best friend. But that's just the kind of society we live in. But this is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 3. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach." Right? Enduring hardness as a good soldier. Because at the end of the day, we're not enduring this life for our own personal gain. We're really doing it for Yahweh Shai. We're doing it for the Lord's elect's sake, okay? And there's a scripture that is written in the Holy Scriptures that speak about bearing the indignation of the Lord. How does it go? I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. Okay? Now, in the book, according to the book of Proverbs, the 20th chapter, the 21st chapter, it tells you that man's goings are of the Lord. So if the Lord is putting the spirit on your boss to be a demon towards you, that's just the indignation of the Lord that we have to bear. You see? We just have to bear it, you know? The hell that we catch in this truth is really our punishment from the Lord. So we are enduring hardness as a good soldier. You know, one thing about a soldier is that a soldier learns to suffer. You know, a soldier learns to suffer mentally, physically. The life of a soldier is not really an easy life. And when it comes to going through hardships in this truth, those are just some of the things we got to remind ourselves that we have to constantly think about, you know? I mean, if you come into this truth and you expect your life to be easy, then you really got to ask yourself if the Lord is really dealing with you. Okay? Look at Yahweh's life. You know, Yahweh's life was not an easy one. As a matter of fact, the reason why Yahweh was known as a wine bibber was because he was always drinking wine. Why was Yahweh always drinking wine? Because he was always going through hell, man. Okay, he was catching hardships left and right. And the Holy Scriptures tell you that wine maketh a man's mind merry. You know? Think of drinking alcohol as a way to alleviate the suffering or the hell that you're going through in this society. You know? So not only do I have to work 5 days a week, but I also have to walk to work because my bike has a flat tire. So Satan is clearly attacking me. You know, I got a flat tire now and I have to work 5 days a week. I'm supposed to be off today. But no, I have to come into work tonight. You know, it's like, but, you know, that's just the punishment that we all have to bear, man. But as the Lord put a hell on you, he can also reward you for enduring the hell that you're going through. He also has his ways of rewarding you. So, you know, the scriptures speak about how the sufferings that we're going through, it's not in vain. You know, there's a reward if we continue to endure. Okay? As a matter of fact, let's get that in Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10. Okay? Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10. It says, "For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love which ye have shewed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister." So the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our work and labor of love. You know? So we just gotta continue to endure. Okay? And a matter of fact, let's get a little bit of a exhortation going here. Let's go to the book of Luke. Okay, chapter 21. I'm not sure what scripture it is, but okay. There's another one in the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter. I want to see if I can, because Yahweh said it best. He said, ye shall be hated of all men for his name's sake. Okay? But he that endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So bear with me for one moment while I look for the scripture. Okay, so, but Yahweh said it best, He said, ye shall be hated of all men for his name's sake. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved, So having faith and fear of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, is one thing, but keeping the faith and enduring until the end is another. And not everybody has the spirit to endure. Some guys, they come into the truth, they catch a little bit of hell, and then they get faint-hearted and they end up going back into the world because they feel like their punishment is too hard to bear. Okay? But wait a minute though. Is not the kingdom of heaven our reward? If we continue to serve Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and Lord's will we be of the elect, shall we not, therefore be greatly rewarded? The Lord is not unrighteous to forget our love. Now, if we get weak and fall out the truth, then guess what? Our works are not going to be remembered, like it tells you in Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. Okay, what did the Lord say? When a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and he lay a stumbling block, the Lord spoke about that. So this is not a time to be getting weak. We're literally seeing our enemy's empire crumble before us, and our power is the one who's doing it. So we just got to continue to be patient. As we get closer to the end of E's rulership, things are only going to get harder. And one of my most favorite quotes by Bruce Lee is a quote he made concerning life. And he said, pray not to the Lord for an easy life, but pray to endure a hard one. When I read that, I was like, man, that's cold. But I like that though. You always want to pray to the Lord to give you the strength to endure a hard life. Because a male going through hardships is what makes him a man. Okay, it's how the Lord develops you to being a man. You learn to endure the hardships of life, But I just wanted to vent, I just wanted to vent. Stay up, brothers. With that, I'm going to say, Shalom. Is on to the next one.